Coming in at number 10 on the list is Plunderer. Alsha is a land governed by counts, numbers etched onto a person's skin that represent various aspects of their life. These counts dictate an individual's status and power in society. If a count ever hits 0, the person is sent to the abyss, a place rumored to be worse than death. Hina, a traveler whose count is based on the distance she has journeyed, witnessed her mother being dragged down into the abyss. Driven by a desire to fulfill her mother's last wishes, she embarks on a quest to find the legendary Aces heroes from a war that occurred 300 years ago, distinguished by a white star next to their count. During her travels, Hina encounters Likbok, a masked man of mystery with a negative count, and Nana, the proprietor of a local tavern. While having a good time, Hina is lured into a fight with a military soldier. Despite his negative count, Licht rescues Hina, and reveals that he possesses another count, one with a white star, indicating that he is one of the legendary Aces. Plunderer chronicles the journeys of Hina and other residents of Alsha, as they uncover the truth about their world, the Abyss, and the legendary Aces. Coming in at number 9 on the list is the Misfit of Demon King Academy. A long time ago, a war between humans and demons plunged the world into chaos and bloodshed. In an effort to bring an end to the seemingly never-ending conflict, the Demon King Anos Voldigid willingly sacrificed his life, hoping to be reborn into a peaceful future. In anticipation of their king's return, the demon race established the Demon King Academy, an exclusive institution tasked with identifying Anos' true identity upon his reawakening. He is eventually reincarnated 2 millennia later, but he is shocked to learn that the world's magical abilities have drastically diminished during his absence. Moreover, when he enrolls at the academy to reclaim his rightful title, he discovers that the demon race has a distorted memory of him. His personality, accomplishments, and even his legacy have all been altered and obscured behind the facade of an impostor. This lack of general knowledge makes him an outlier at the academy, a misfit never before encountered in history. Despite these obstacles, Anos remains undeterred. As he seeks to uncover those who have altered his glorious past, he takes it upon himself to ensure that his descendants recognize that their ruler has finally returned. Coming in at number 8 on the list is Project K. Kings are special individuals gifted with incredible supernatural powers, and granted the authority to enlist others into their clans. Defending the lives and dignity of their clansmen is a vital part of the king's responsibilities. After a video depicting the vicious murder of a red clansman goes viral, the unremarkable student Yoshiro Asana is accused of the crime. A manhunt for him is launched, bringing him into contact with the notorious Black Dog Kuru Yatagami, a skilled swordsman and martial artist, who is determined to follow the wishes of his late master, the 7th King. Meanwhile, the current Red King, Mikoto Suu, faces his own impending demise, as the search for Yoshiro intensifies. But as Yoshiro fights to clear his name, a greater conspiracy unfolds behind the scenes. He begins to experience gaps in his memory, and close friends start to question his very existence. What started as a simple murder investigation is now leading to an all-out war between kings, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. Coming in at number 7 on the list is the King's Avatar. Yishu is a highly respected and accomplished professional player in the popular online multiplayer game, Glory, known as the Battle God, for his exceptional skills and contributions to the game. However, when he is forced to retire from his team and give up his gaming career, he finds a job at a nearby internet cafe. When Glory launches its 10th server, he jumps back into the game with a new character named Lord Grim. Yishu's initial accomplishments on the new server immediately draw the attention of many players and guilds, who are left to wonder about the identity of this remarkable player. However, despite his 10 years of experience and extensive knowledge, starting anew without any sponsors or a team in a game that has evolved over the years presents many challenges. With the help of talented new comrades, Yishu once again devotes himself to climbing the ranks and reaching the pinnacle of glory. Coming in at number 6 on the list is World Trigger. As the years passed, the world came to know of the existence of gates, interdimensional portals that connected different realms. Alongside these gates came the arrival of Gadol, dangerous and aggressive creatures that could only be defeated with special weapons called gears. To protect humanity from the Gadol threat, a military organization called Deca-Dence was established, and all citizens lived within the mobile fortress known as Deca-Dence. Natsume, a young girl who dreams of becoming a fighter, lands a job working as a repairer of Deca-Dence, after failing her entry exam to become a warrior. However, her mundane existence is upended when she meets Kaburagi, a former warrior who now works as a Deca-Dence repairman, but also carries a dark secret. Together, they uncover the truth behind Deca-Dence's true purpose, and the true nature of the world they live in. Coming in at number 5 on the list is The God of High School. The God of High School competition has commenced, with the aim of finding the top fighter among Korean high school students. All forms of martial arts, weapons, techniques, and strategies for victory are allowed. The champion gets to make one wish for anything they desire. Jin Morai, a taekwondo master, is invited to join the tournament. He soon befriends 2 other participants, Han Dae-wai, a karate expert, and Yumi Ra, a skilled swordswoman. Each of them has their own reason for competing. Morai realizes that each opponent will present a unique challenge, and that the matches will be the most intense he has ever faced. But instead of being afraid, he is thrilled beyond measure. Moreover, there is more to this tournament than a mere exhibition of combat prowess. A secret lurks beneath the surface, and Korean political candidate Park Myu-jin is observing every fight with eager, anticipatory eyes. Morai, Dae-wai, and Mira are on the verge of discovering what it truly means to become the god of high school. Coming in at number 4 on the list is Wise Man's Grandchild. Merlin Wolford was a celebrated hero in the kingdom of Earlshire, recognized for his tremendous power and numerous accomplishments. However, he prefers a peaceful existence, and resides in seclusion within the rural forest, dedicating his time to raising an orphan he rescued. This orphan is Shin, a regular salaryman from modern-day Japan who was reincarnated into Merlin's world, retaining his past memories. As time passes, Shin demonstrates unparalleled skill in both magic and martial arts, much to Merlin's constant amazement. On Shin's 15th birthday, it becomes apparent that he only excels in combat skills, and has a lack of social skills, common sense, and responsibility. As a result, Shin enrolls in the kingdom's magic academy to improve his abilities and mature among other young people. But he soon discovers that living an ordinary life is impossible, as he gains local celebrity status almost immediately upon arrival. As Shin Wolford adjusts to his high school life in the capital, he develops new friendships, expands his knowledge of the world, and fights against the various forces of evil that threaten him and his city. Coming in at number 3 on the list is Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero. For the last 3 decades, thousands of young people have traveled to parallel universes, and acquired special abilities through Seinen syndrome. Only a few have managed to return, retaining their newfound powers. Akatsuki Isawa, also known as the Rogue Hero, abandons his peaceful existence in the fantasy world of Overlord to face new challenges upon returning to Earth. He brings with him Yu, the daughter of the Demon King he defeated, and is compelled to conceal her true identity by pretending she is his younger sister. The two join Babel, a unique institution created for those who have gained magical abilities through their experiences in parallel universes. Babel appears to exist to educate young travelers between dimensions, and guide them on the right path for their own sake and humanity, but the true motives behind this school remain shrouded in mystery for Akatsuki and Mew. Will they be able to overcome the powerful and unfriendly student council, and uncover the hidden forces manipulating events behind the scenes? Coming in at number 2 on the list is Blood Lad. Star's Charlie Blood reigns over the eastern district of the demon world as a powerful vampire. Rumors suggest that he is a savage and unfeeling monster, but in reality, Stars is just an otaku consumed with Japanese culture, and shows no interest in human blood. He leaves the management of his territory to his subordinates, choosing to spend his time lounging about and immersing himself in anime, manga, and games. When a Japanese girl named Fayumi Yanagi accidentally stumbles through a portal and into the demon world, Stars is thrilled. However, just as he starts to develop an unusual attraction towards her, his territory is besieged, resulting in Fayumi's untimely death. She transforms into a wandering ghost, and the heartbroken Stars swears to bring her back to life, as doing so would enable him to travel to the human world, something he has always wanted to do. Blood Lad chronicles the journeys of Stars and Fayumi, who are soon joined by the spatial magician Belle and the half-werewolf Wolf, as they search for a magic that can revive humans from the dead. Coming in at number 1 on the list is Overlord. Yggdrasil, a full-time MMORPG, was a game that stood out among all other games in 21-26 because of its exceptional ability to allow players to interact with the game. After 12 years, the servers are about to shut down. Ainzulgaon, a guild once consisting of 41 members and considered one of the game's strongest guilds, still exists within the game. However, only 4 members remain, and only Momonga, a skeletal-like Overlord character, continues to play as the guild leader, maintaining their headquarters in the Great Tomb of Nazarick. In the minutes before the shutdown, he invites the remaining guild members, but only one shows up, and only for a brief period before leaving. Although he is saddened, he accepts the reality that his friends have other lives, and decides to stay logged in until the servers shut down. However, to his surprise, after the clock strikes midnight, Momonga is still fully conscious as his character, and non-player characters appear to have developed their own personalities. Momonga commands his loyal servants to investigate and gain control of this new world, hoping to discover what caused this development, and whether others are in the same situation.